welcome to my channel. Have you ever heard so many people saying that the best way to manage a project is to deliver within timeline, within the costs or budget, and also within the scope? They normally use the term triple constraints to refer to time, scope, and also budget. I can tell you that is not always true. There is a fourth constraint that must be considered in any project environment or program environment. This is called quality. So you cannot say, I want to deliver a project within time, within cost, within scope, and it's poor quality. What is the purpose of producing a product which is poor quality? What is the purpose of producing a product which is substandard? What is the benefit of producing a product which is not fit for purpose? So this is where quality comes in a project setup or project environment. So welcome to the quality management process. So welcome to the quality management process in a project. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Oscar Mbira. I'm a certified program and project manager. This is the channel I use to help aspiring project managers and practicing project managers to succeed. So in this video, I'm going to take you through the concept of quality management in a project environment or program environment. So let's dive in. So in this section, we're going to look at what normally affects the quality of products or deliverables in a project. So the first one comes from the customer satisfaction or customer acceptance criteria. If a certain product is very strict in terms of quality, definitely as a project manager, what you have to include or to incorporate in a quality management process, it has to be of higher value. Because if you don't do that, the client is going to reject the item. Once that item is rejected by the client, then it means the whole project has failed. So customer requirements or customer satisfaction, customer criteria, they are very important when it comes to quality in a project management scenario. You also have to make sure that you have understood the expectation from the customer. You have understood the acceptance criteria from the customer. If you have understood that, it becomes very easy as a project manager to incorporate it, especially in your project planning process. In a project planning process, you might consider the quality tests. You might even consider the quality, I normally call them checkpoints in my projects, where, for example, after delivering a project to a certain extent, you want things to be checked. You want quality control items to be done. So it's very, very important that you are very clear in terms of customer expectations, acceptance criteria. I hope you have enjoyed the video so far. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe button, and the notification button so that you are the first person to be notified each time a new video is uploaded on this channel, and it will also help this channel to grow. Then, the next item you also have to consider when it comes to the quality management in a project is your project approach. I've done a video on project approaches. You can also check it on my channel for additional information. So what do we mean by project approach? I'll give you simple examples. For example, when it comes to software, you might not want to do the project, or you might not want to produce the product from scratch. So as an approach to your project, you might decide to go for open source softwares. Open source, what do we mean by this? The software is already running, but probably it's not satisfying your requirements. So you take the software, you adjust it based on your requirements, and then you deploy it into production. You can also decide to go for what is called an off-the-shelf system. So in a project, it might require a certain system. Say, for example, you want a system that is going to help you to manage the finances in a project. So you might go for an off-the-shelf product instead of creating one financial management product. So that is the project approach that we are talking about. On the project approach, we can even look at resources. Are you going to use internal resources or you're going to use external resources? That also determines the type, the level, and the kind of quality management process that you're going to follow in a project. Say, for example, you have decided to outsource the production of some of your deliverables, and the expectation is wherever you're going to assign or whoever you're going to assign to help you on that particular product, they might try to consider their own internal standards, their own safety issues, and so on and so forth. So you're no longer going to be bound to do a lot of quality management in your project because you have outsourced that particular item. So it is very important for you to appreciate the project approach. Project approach is what is going to determine your quality management process in your project. That is very important. You must take note of that as a project manager. If you want me to create more videos based on the ideas, the concepts, or any of the points that we have discussed earlier, or you want me to clarify, you need any clarifications, let me know in the comment section below.